The Bitcoin dominance is absolutely capitulating, and this is sending the price of particular altcoins, specifically Ethereum, to the moon. And we've been talking about opening Ethereum long positions since Ethereum was at 1.567 essentially, and we ramped up the Ethereum hype as soon as we formed the inverse head and shoulders. So we longed a multiple amount of times, and I just want to say a massive, massive congratulations because on this $5,000 trading account only, we were able to make almost that entire amount specifically from Ethereum and Ethereum alone. One of the initial positions we opened at 1.6 is now up 761% with a total profit of over $2,000. So congratulations to everybody that's been longing Ethereum. If you want to still long Ethereum, because I still think that we can go further to the upside, capital rotates from Bitcoin into Ethereum and then into the rest of the altcoin market, which I will go into later on in today's video. I would highly recommend using the first link in the description down below, because what happens is when you sign up to Weeks using this link, deposit $2,000 into your futures trading account and bind your phone number to your account to secure your account. In 72 hours time, you're going to get 400 USDT for free to be able to go ahead and trade altcoins like Ethereum and even Bitcoin. And then all the profits you make will be for yourself. So make sure to capitalize on this. This campaign is valid for less than 2 weeks now. You have only 2 weeks left to capitalize on it. So make sure that you do that, because then you can open long positions without risking your own money. And also with this first link, you will get VIP level 2 24 hours after you sign up, which will save you 25% on trading fees, giving you more profits. So that's cool. Ethereum is, I think, going to continue rocketing, so that's fine, fabulous. Bitcoin dominance is breaking down from this rising wedge we spoke about. Great stuff. So, when we look into the price of Bitcoin, Bitcoin saw a blast off. I think it's still very possible that we come down to 114,500, retest, and then continue moving to the upside. It's not necessary. I think it's probable. But I wouldn't be shorting Bitcoin. I would definitely be long on Bitcoin like we are over on Weeks 2, because M2 money supply is projecting 135 and beyond, and we have all the targets of the inverse head and shoulders, etc. So I think Bitcoin will move up soon, but I would still be waiting for, I think it's still possible we come down to 114 before the next leg higher. But when Bitcoin sees an overshoot, it starts to consolidate. It usually starts to consolidate. And during that consolidation, capital rotates from Bitcoin and then it goes into Ethereum. Okay, so after the Ethereum rotation, money will start flowing into the rest of the altcoin market. You go to XRP, which we also long together here on the CryptoKit channel. XRP is seeing a major pump. XRP is going through the roof. XRP is a bit of an anomaly, but I just want to give it a shout out because we did long the breakout. So congratulations to everybody that jumped into XRP long positions with us, because we literally longed the breakout. Nothing significant, but this is also up 200%, which is not too shabby. We are bumping into resistance, so I will actually go ahead and take some profits here. So we're going to do details. We're going to do take profits. I'm going to do, let's do nothing significant. I want to do 35% of the position, and I want to do market price. Currently, we're trading at 3.25. At $3.29, I want to take some profits, confirm, and we can exit a little bit out of this position because we're running into resistance. So I think, it's fantastic that XRP is doing this. It's a bit of an anomaly, but I think the next altcoins to particularly see a leg to the upside and follow the Bitcoin catch-up trade is going to be Dogecoin. We're going to see Solana, which we broke out from this daily resistance and decided that as soon as we do that, it's a good time to be longing. And we do have long positions on Solana over on Weeks, which you can sign up to using the first link in the description. Sol USDT, if we go here, you can see we do have long positions, and we're about to break out of this W formation here on the weekly time frame. So if you don't have Solana positions, I would definitely be opening Solana positions now, because I think that's going to be the next one to start performing. So I'm going to open another long position here. And now we have a larger long on Solana, which I'm going to scale into, because I think that will do fantastic. And then things like Cardano breaking above massive, massive daily resistance. We also have if we go to Cardano here, we should have a long position on Cardano, which we opened, I think it was yesterday. I can add a little bit more into it. We can do another 10% allocation. open long, cross combined, fantastic, confirm. So look, I'm trying to scale into these as much as possible because I think after the Ethereum pump, rotation will go into these altcoins specifically, and we can long one more altcoin. AVAX I think is a good one. So let's go ahead and check out AVAX. If we have a AVAX contract, I can do markets. We can go 15%, open long. We can increase the leverage here. I don't want to do only 2x. We can go like 4x leverage. Correct. Confirm, market order 15%, and that is about it. So confirm. So there we go. So if we look into all of our positionings now, we can go and look at them, observe them. So we have an AVAX long position, 4x, perfect. Cardano, 4x, perfect. Ethereum, 7x, perfect. Bitcoin, 10x. Solana, 5x. Sui, 4x. Pepe, we opened a position also, which is now up. Not so bad. Link is 5x. Perfect. Litecoin, we have a position. I think Litecoin is a good one too. XRP obviously is up. Dogecoin is up. Ethereum is up. Bitcoin is up. And yeah, those are the rest of our positioning. So pretty cool. I'm very happy. Sui, we can just double check very quickly, see how it is doing. Sui USDT. Sui is now at $4, about to see a major breakout. We are seeing the major breakout. I think this will continue. So I'm going to add more. So I lied. I'm going to do more positions. I want to do market order, open long, confirm. Do I have more assets? I think I should have more money in my spot accounts. Do I or do I not? I'll have to check that out. I think we do. I think we should have more money available. So I'll check that out for tomorrow's video. Maybe we can do more long positions. We have the moon show coming up tonight also, so we can definitely open more positions during the moon show. But I think that's enough, guys. So I'm just very bullish. Bitcoin rotation into Ethereum, Ethereum rotation into those altcoins I mentioned, and then I think we will just continue pumping over the next month and a half to 2 months. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all on the next video incredibly soon. If you want to be trading, use the first link in the description below. It also supports the channel for more video updates like this on a daily basis. And guys, take care, and as always, bye-bye.